So,
Hola. That's Spanish for hello. That was stupid. Please cut that.
I will. So, you know, it seems like when we're driving around, we have these like amazing, really profound conversations, and we miss recording all of them. And then when we turn it on, it's like we get stuck of what to say. So I just turned it on to see if we said anything profound, or if we will.
Yeah, I have camera shyness still. I look awkward sometimes and extremely stiff.
I never like
So
my
I'm trying-
hair. I'm always
Just
not
gonna
happy
try to
with my
relax
hair.
into it.
We're just going for a drive. We're kind of looking at vans. Like we have
Synchronicity
been
drives
for
is what
months
we
and
call.
months. Synchronicity drives, they're so much fun. Should we tell them about synchronicity drives?
We can.
Okay, so synchronicity drives. So you jump in your car, of course, and you just drive wherever you feel. It's so self-explanatory. You just drive where you feel like you might want to drive, and then if you notice something like really out of place, like Matrix in your face, go that way, follow it. So we did that the other day, and we ended up in the most beautiful river, and we were both seeing how we wanted nature. And a cemetery, and I was so drawn to this cemetery, wasn't I, babe?
You were?
And I didn't know why, but I stopped at all the markers of like unknown people. Like some of them legit were just like unknown. It was crazy.
Some of them were the original founders
of Wimberley, right?
That was kind of interesting. And just the energy there was interesting. We were really taken to... There were several just white, plain stones. Small little stones, not marble, nothing fancy, not even a name or anything inscripted on them.
Lots of babies from like the 1800s.
Yeah, so it was just
Just did something.
interesting how some people had these huge, like, extravagant things, and other people just had a stone, and, you know, we're really all just the same.
Right? Like, especially after death.
But it's an interesting
but-
concept, a tangent of, like, having the biggest, baddest, like, mausoleum or tombstone doesn't really, in my opinion, do anything for you.
And then you got this little marker of an unknown person. But anyway, so the next day we did the same thing, and we went the complete opposite direction to go to the river on purpose, right? And we just followed the river forever,
we got
and
lost.
we ended up at the same cemetery and original river. Like, and I was like, wow, why are we keeping... It was actually
And
our third time being
We
pulled
went
there.
the complete opposite direction
way, yeah.
across the river. It was kind of bizarre how that happened. Kind of like
So-
we made it home from San Marcos last night in like 7 minutes.
Yeah, we had some weird time warp thing last night where we noticed driving home from work, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow, but we were not doing anything unusual, just driving home, and then
Cruise control set every single day. The same speed. I wasn't speeding.
yeah, and all of a sudden we were boom in Wimberley, and I looked at the clock because I always check the time. I'm very precise about time, even though it's non-existent. And I was like, we left at 4:17 a.m. and we're home by
25 or something.
4:25, and it's a half-hour drive. So we were like, whoa, like how it felt like we just skipped forward in time a little bit. It was weird. It was pretty cool, pretty
Yeah.
possible too, even though many people think we're crazy. But yeah, so anyways, we're just taking a little synchronicity drive, and I got some iced coffee, and it's really, really hot in Texas, y'all. It's like 100, and it's all I got right now. What about you, babe?
I was just noticing the abundance, the size, and the
Just see these houses.
majesticness of the neighborhood we just stumbled into here.
It's
like
huge. Oh man.
the Hollywood Hills of Wimberley. It is called Wimberley Hills, strangely enough.
Adam made up these amazing Dear Unknown Stranger notes for when we see people with vans in their driveways that don't look like they move and stuff, just to like slip it to them, to tell them our journey a little bit and tell them that we noticed their van and do they want to sell it, would they want to give it away, like in any way the universe may support us. We're trying to like open pathways for the universe to help us, right? So maybe we'll read one of those later. We have some with us. I keep messing this up. But anyways, that's all for now. Bye.
We have made it to everywhere we wanted to go around their fences. And
Yeah.
no trespassing. We just drive around the other way and then make it to the other side of the fence.
Hi again, guys. So I just wanted to kind of show some of my artwork I've been working on. Nothing spectacular, but so I learned from Lori Marie. Look her up on YouTube. And there's my handsome man right there. Hi, babe. So anyways, so this is like an old physician's thing. And so I like this because this lady is touching her head. And we got Star Woman up there. It's just a lot of gesso and stencil and paint and collage. And then I did this one. You create your universe. And it's, you can't really see all the layers, but lots of old book pages, and it feels really good. This one I started, it's like all black napkins down there, and the texture is really amazing, but I can't figure out what to do with it, so I'll probably just use it as a background. And that's that. This is an old cookbook. This one's not done. This one was fun to do. It has a pocket in it, little tag in it. I was depressed the other day when I did that one. But that's important to remember. You are not the voice inside your head. You are the one who hears it. Like that a lot. And this I learned from Lori Marie. It's one of my favorite pages. With the heart in it. The suspended heart. Timeless girl. Again, a lot of this is not finished. I've just kind of laid down the foundation. There's a little flippy there. Art of Feminine Allowance. Be the energy that creates universes. A lot of stabiloing to do, so this one's going to be something about time. I just haven't finished it yet, but it reminded me of like simulation and time and all that stuff with these old school people, like, you know, like the Truman Show. This one I don't like at all. I was working on it yesterday, but I'll fix it. Angel Girl. That might be it. Oh, no. This one I have to fix. I like this side. I don't care for this. And then just a few more pages and then I'm done. I gotta do the... Also, Adam and I were making paper beads. And this one ended up saying Power of One on its own on accident. I didn't even know that was on the magazine page. Let's see, then there's this little book. It's a really old book. I'm gonna keep that in there. This is when I first started. I didn't know what I was doing. Just kind of winging it. stuff in. I think that's it. Yeah, so that's it.
So I have this new sandwich idea. We're dubbing the Nutty Bar sandwich because we like crackers and we like Nutty Bars, and so why not make a Nutty Bar sandwich?
Just was really funny when he came up with the Nutty Bar between some saltines. Hey, beauty. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lily. So I just wanted to show this art piece that I'm working on for my mama, and I'm almost done. I just gotta affix everything together, but it's really cool, so I wanted to show. So hold on. Flip the camera. I can't. Okay, so this is it, and it's not hooked together yet. Hold on here. All right, so this awesome stick Adam and I showed in another video. What it grew on it? We have to turn the music off. Hold on. The stuff we burn. What's it called? Sage. This is like a sage stick or something, I think. And we got it in Utah or Colorado or something when we went to see Juju Beans. So I got some macrame stuff, and this is going to be basically what it hangs off of. Okay, I'm not done with that part. This is, I was just needing to do art one night, so I was like gesso and paint and sanding, and I just had this big piece of paper I didn't know what to do with, so I ended up cutting it into a swirly because I love swirlies. They make me happy, and circles. And then I'm like, okay, I need to glue it down to something or whatever. So I got another piece of the same paper, and I gessoed it, and then I put some fabric down, and then I painted this color over the fabric, and then it didn't look good because it was all like weird fabric. So then I took new fabric, went over top of that, and then I started doing some shading and stuff, and then I glued my swirly down, and then I decided, oh, it should be a tree, and then I decided it should be a flower. So then I took another old piece of art and cut it up and made these. And you know, I put the white in just because you need something in there brighter that your eye will follow to see the whole piece. So it's a lot of fabric and paint and stabiloing and, oh my goodness, sanding and textures, and there's so much stuff. The underpants of this piece has a lot of meaning to me. The old book pages and whatnot, you can't see it, but it's still there. It's still energy. So then I decided, oh, I'm gonna hang stuff off the bottom. So these beads I made myself. They're paper beads. They're really fun to make and addicting. That one says wake up. Out of old book pages, all kind of stuff. And then I was like, okay, it's not enough. So then I hung material. Do it this way. So it's really fringy and fun. So the whole piece, see, I'm gonna have to edit this because I can't seem to find a place to put it. So the whole piece is like this. It's pretty big. But I was like, oh wow, it's uneven. Not even at all, right? So then I cut some cardboard and I gessoed it and painted it with a credit card, and then I put circles on it because I love circles, and then I shaded the circles, and then I decided to lay this on top to use that like a canvas almost. And then so I'm going to hook that will be the hanger. That is the main piece. There are the fringes, and I'm in love with it, and I think my mom will be too. Everything I make is pretty much for my mother because she's such an amazing artist, and she loves my art so much that it brings me so much joy that she loves it. So anyways, I just wanted to show that because I'm going to give it away tomorrow and kind of for myself too. I don't want to forget it. Okay, that will be all. I love you, Lily.
Okay.
Hi everyone. So today is Shave the Beard Day. But before I shave it off, this may seem corny to some people, but hopefully maybe it'll reach out to others and it'll feel good for me to just get it off my chest and have a little fun. But I started growing the beard. I've always had it really short and trimmed, and at the beginning of November, I was really trucking along, just kind of finding out who I really am and going down this spiritual journey. It wasn't that far along at all, just very, very baby steps. But I started to discover a little bit more separation of who I am, what I'm about, versus my career path with AT&T and their whole corporate model. I was hired as a manager and getting promotions, and they were sending me to Dallas for weeks of training at a time with all the other hand-selected, rock stars of this technological, crazy, evil empire. And so my whole life I've kind of been a silent protester, so I decided, well, I just will stop shaving. And for a few weeks, a few people started to notice, hey, are you going to let your beard grow out? Sure, yeah, whatnot. Well, I'm very fortunate that my beard grows pretty quickly, and so by December, the cat was out of the bag, and some of my bosses even started, comment on.
And your hair was growing too.
Oh yeah, my hair was
really
growing.
long, yeah.
But in a meeting with all the managers and all my bosses, one of the ladies called me out and was like, "So what's up with the beard?" And I made a really smart aleck comment about my audition for Santa. I'm not sure yet, but I figured I'd better have the beard in place just in case. And long story short, I've let the beard grow started as kind of that protest, and life has had so many changes. I don't work at AT&T anymore, and I've moved out of the city, and just a lot of growth and hugely wonderful things have happened to Winnie and I.
You almost overkill.
I want to call you Rackle.
I know.
But I don't know if I want to let that one out of the bag yet. All right, YouTube, Rackle it is.
That's what my grandpa called me.
So we really feel that we're coming to another one of those points where there's a lot of excitement and a lot of changes, and we're really manifesting for our van or better. And even today I started going through stuff and putting stuff into boxes to donate, and as we're getting geared up for that, it's also getting incredibly hot here. And so I've decided it's time to trim it down, and it can be the marker for the next part of our
The new
path together.
energy. The new.
So I will be back with a little less facial hair so you can see what it looks like.
Thank you, babe. But
So the beard is now gone, and the journey continues, taking its next steps and steps forward. So I don't know if I'll keep growing it or if I'll keep it short for a while, but just showing you before and after, because it's quite a drastic difference. I barely recognize myself in the mirror now.
Peekaboo! Hi. Hi. Hi, pretty girl.